Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Realistic Warriors trade option would give Steph Curry a new co-star. The Golden State Warriors could be looking for a new co-star to pair with Steph Curry after failing to reach the playoffs in the 2023-24 season. Looking to maximize their window, the Warriors have 2 tradable first-round picks and multiple pick swaps. Zach Buckley of Bleacher Report put together realistic trade options for the Warriors this offseason, including Lauri Markkanen of the Utah Jazz. If nothing else, Golden State isn't out anything by making a phone call. And with a formidable package built around draft picks, perhaps 2 firsts and up to 4 swaps, and young players, Jonathan Kuminga, Brandon Podziemski, Tracy Jackson-Davis and Moses Moody, to offer, the Warriors have enough to at least get a dialogue going. And if that dialogue turns into a deal, Golden State would suddenly have its co-star for Curry, Buckley wrote in his May 2 article. Markkanen's per-game averages since joining the Jazz include 24.5 points, 8.4 rebounds and 3.1 three-pointers to go along with his near-spotless 49/39.5/88.5 shooting slash. Curry, who turned 36 years old in March, isn't getting any younger. If the Golden State Warriors are looking to build around him, this could be one of the final off-seasons they have the chance to do so. During the season, he proved that he can still help lead a team to a championship, averaging 26.4 points per game and shooting above 40% from three-point range once again. Finishing 10th in the Western Conference with a 46-36 record, Buckley wrote that marginal changes won't make this roster into a championship team. Marginal changes aren't getting this group into the championship chase either, Buckley wrote. This should be the summer of big swings in the Bay Area, as the Warriors have the assets needed to broker a blockbuster and the need to put more high-end talent around franchise centerpiece Stephen Curry. The Warriors had the 13th-ranked net rating at 2.4. After losing to the Sacramento Kings in the play-in tournament, Warriors general manager Mike Dunleavy told reporters that the team wasn't good enough, according to Janie McCauley of the Associated Press. "We know clearly what this team was. It wasn't good enough," Dunleavy said. "There's no doubt about that, there's no what-ifs." Markkanen took a massive leap in the 2022-23 season, averaging 25.6 points. In the 2021-22 season, the 26-year-old averaged just 14.8 points. His 2 years with the Utah Jazz have seen him earn an All-Star nod and the 2022-23 Most Improved Player award. His scoring ability would fit right in with the rest of the Golden State Warriors, a team known for shooting the three-point shot at a high clip. Markkanen averaged over 7.5 three-point attempts per game during his 2 seasons with the Jazz, shooting over 39% in both seasons, too. Scoring the basketball and being the top option on any given night will be a big help and could take the stress away from the aging Curry. Dan Favale of Bleacher Report listed 1 trade target for each team in the NBA, listing the Jazz star for the Warriors. Pairing Markkanen with Curry, Green, a re-signed Thompson and, let's say, Kuminga doesn't guarantee Golden State re-entry into the title discussion. They probably need a higher-level self-creator who's taller than miniature, Favale wrote on April 19. But Markkanen can make the Warriors huge up front and just wrapped his 2nd season in which he averaged north of 23 points per game while knocking down more than 55% of his twos and 39% of his threes. Warriors called lead options to reunite with Kevin Durant if he's available. It was a disappointing season for the Golden State Warriors, failing to make the playoffs after losing in the play-in tournament to the Sacramento Kings. The Phoenix Suns, another Western Conference team with high expectations heading into the season, also struggled, getting swept in the first round by the Minnesota Timberwolves. If current Sun and former Warriors star Kevin Durant, 35, becomes available in the offseason, he could be a fit to rejoin Golden State, according to Stephen No of the Sporting News. The Warriors don't have the best draft compensation to offer the Suns. They could trade first-round picks in 2025 and 2027 or 2028, Nell wrote in an April 30 column exploring Durant's top landing spots if the Suns make him available with 2 years left on his $194 million contract. But they do have a lot of intriguing young players. Jonathan Kuminga was in contention for the Most Improved Player award and would be the first guy that the Suns ask for. The 21-year-old forward averaged 16.1 points per game last season. Brandon Podziemski was one of the steals of the 2023 draft and immediately earned Steve Kerr's trust. Moses Moody showed improvement, and Tracy Jackson-Davis showed that he could be a backup big man in the league. Most, if not all, of those guys would need to go out in a Durant trade, giving the Suns much-needed depth and youth around Booker. Durant has never been afraid to ask for a trade, and his past moves indicate he's never been worried about what the media thinks about him. The 4-time scoring champion signed with the Warriors in 2016 after losing to them in the playoffs weeks earlier, a move that went down as one of the biggest surprises in NBA history. And in 2023, Durant asked to be traded from the Brooklyn Nets and was granted that wish, landing with the Suns in a blockbuster deal. However, about a year later, Durant wasn't always happy with how he was used on the Suns, according to Shams Charania of The Athletic. Meanwhile, Durant, among the best scorers in NBA history, was not always happy with how he was used. Those sources said Durant had persistent issues with the offense, feeling that he was being relegated to the corner far too often and not having the proper designs to play to his strengths as the offense was built around pick-and-rolls, Charania wrote on April 29. With Charania reporting Durant's frustration and his history of asking for trades, asking for a move to the Warriors wouldn't be the most surprising outcome. When Durant joined the Golden State Warriors, it nearly made them unbeatable. In 2 of his 3 seasons playing with the team, the 14-time All-Star won 2 championships. The pairing of Durant, Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green formed one of the best lineups in NBA history. In 2016 to 2017, the Warriors posted the 3rd highest net rating in NBA history at 11.6. More than 5 years after playing his last game for the Warriors, Durant's still an elite scorer. He averaged an impressive 27.1 points per game this season, shooting 52.3% from the field and 41.3% from three-point range on 5.4 attempts per game. Despite being older, adding that to the Warriors should only improve an offense that already finished top 10 in offensive rating in 2023 to 24. Golden State Warriors, Kevin Durant reunion is realistic. The Golden State Warriors, once the behemoths of the NBA, saw their dynasty falter in recent years, culminating in a disappointing absence from the playoffs this season. However, reports suggest that the organization is poised to make a bold move in an attempt to reignite their championship aspirations. Amidst speculation and rumor swirling in the NBA sphere, Mark Willard of 95.7 The Game has ignited excitement among Warriors faithful by suggesting a potential reunion with Kevin Durant. Durant, a pivotal figure in the Warriors' back-to-back championship triumphs in 2017 and 2018, could be contemplating a return to the Bay Area. Here is what Willard had to say about a potential Durant and Warriors reunion. The more people I talk to, I'm telling you this Kevin Durant thing could happen. This is realistic. Durant's tenure with the Warriors was marked by unparalleled success, as he seamlessly integrated into the team's system, forging an unstoppable force alongside Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. However, his departure following the 2018-19 season left a void in Golden State's roster and signaled the end of an era. Now, with Durant's current team, the Phoenix Suns, experiencing playoff disappointment, rumors abound regarding his desire for a change of scenery. The allure of a reunion with the Warriors, a franchise where he experienced unparalleled success, might prove irresistible for the former MVP. Yet, such a move would come at a steep cost for the Warriors. Acquiring Durant would likely necessitate significant roster reconfiguration and cap maneuvering. However, the potential dividends of adding a player of Durant's caliber cannot be understated. Despite entering his mid-30s, Durant remains a transcendent talent, capable of single-handedly altering the trajectory of a team's fortunes. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of Kevin Durant? Leave your opinion in the comments.